All right, hello everyone. This is Pete Swartz from Lancaster, Ohio. I just did a video, and I just did it, and I said it's not even up on the web yet. And I said that I was not going to. It was my 60-second video, and I was not going to do any more videos on all this crap that's been done to me. But sure enough, as soon as I say that, stuff comes up, and I find out all this information. Just, I mean, all kinds of it. But I had a feeling of it in the beginning anyway. When I was saying, the state contractors and the private contractors and, the secret society groups and stuff, it's all been the NSA. But here's the thing. Like I said from the beginning, the NSA used to be America's, let's say, best God, family, and job-oriented government job in the country. It's like a family, a big group, and they all watch out for one another. And I always said that I would love to be in that group because, I need watched out for more than anybody because things just happen to me all the time, and without my doing. So, when I was saying John, the guy that was took money in China from my wife's ex, the guy that owns Perfect Products in Zhongshan, China. That's where I lived there for 7 years. I just did my last video on Zhongshan, China, and that guy's Perfect Products is in 8 countries, and he's a billionaire. Well, when I when his girlfriend was my ex-wife, but he's also got a wife and married, and he was in his 40s, and she was 19 years old. He was the pedophile. He was with her since she was 15 to 19. So I met her out, and we got together. We've been together for 17 years now, and this has been going on that long. So the guy's got plenty of money to spend. And when you're an Asian and you're in China and you lose face, that's a dangerous thing. When you lose face, and so they do anything to try to get that back. And what that guy has done, he's done plenty to me. He said it was going to happen to me, has happened to me. So what I found out is everything is the NSA, but it's the skank team, the NSA skank team. And what I mean by that, the lowest life people in the NSA is in this one team, and nobody in the rest of the NSA can stand them. They call them all kinds of nasty crap, and they need to go. So I'm wanting to get with President Trump, and those people are going to go to prison. Those people need to go and just wipe it out. But the problem is there's a lot of antichrist people in the NSA now. It used to be all mostly Christians, and the Christians are the few now, and the antichrist people are much. So I like to get with President Trump and make another organization, not the NSA, so they have to put their name with them because they're both in the same organization. So something above the organization with the antichrist people in there. These people that are godly people, they need to be something above them so they can watch down and monitor and tell them what to do. Instead of, the problem is now I've got the good NSA trying to do something. The bad NSA is being paid millions of dollars a year from the guy in China to hurt me day and night. And if I was a targeted individual, there's laws and there's rules with the targeted individual. That comes with paperwork from the government. If you are a real targeted individual from the government, you'll have paperwork, and it will tell you all the stuff that you can and can't do. And for one thing, it's only 6 days a week. You can do all these things to them 24 hours a day, but it's only 6 days a week. You get one day off. Well, guess what? It's been going on 11 years for me, and it's been 24/7 the entire time. Never had a day off. They're hitting me in the head right now. So the thing is, and also there's also a age limit when you're in the real targeted individual. 60 is the cutoff point. I'll be 64 at the end of this year. Still 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, nonstop for almost 11 years now. So there are rules and regulations in the real targeted program. I am not a targeted individual. I am not in the program because I was paid by the guy in China. So these people here, they are the most ruthless skanks I know. I don't know them. I don't want to know them. Just by the things they do to me, they think, well, that's all right. If somebody's paying me to hurt somebody else, even though they're innocent, I'm making money. Who cares about the person? See, that's how they think. They are the bad. I mean, they are the bad egg for real, and they're not. God is not coming back for them. Jesus has got nothing to do with those unless they change their ways. They could, but they would have to do a lot of prayer seeking and ask God and get on their hands and knees. But I don't see that happening with them because they're too full of themselves and they don't care about anybody else but themselves. And that sounds like Satan. Kill, steal, destroy. It's all about me, me, me. Well, and the thing is, these people have taken so much from me. Going 11 years, and the companies I run here, they've took over $500,000 out of those, and that money's not even mine. And they're not allowed to take anybody else's money because they thought it was mine. Well, guess what? That money's got to come back from somewhere. Plus all the stuff they took from me, hundreds of thousands of dollars over 11 years on my bank accounts, on my checking accounts, my credit cards, my bank cards, my personal property, all my stuff, my gold coins, my silver coins, you name it. It goes on forever. And and just the other day I realized my Spider-Man comic book is gone that I've had for 30 years. It's worth $3,500. And everything, I mean, A to Z, they have stole it from my home or my bank. And I'll tell you what, they wait and get your bank card numbers. What they do, they make up a card with your name on it and all your numbers, and they make an identical card. They carry it with them. They'll go and use it wherever they want. And I called the card company up and argue with them. This is not from me. I did not do that. And they said the card was used personally. It wasn't, the card was literally shoved in a machine and it took it. Okay. Well, see, now they have that card. They make a copy of my card and they use it. They do all kinds of stuff because they're the NSA. They can do whatever they want. They steal from you, do whatever from you, and this NSA skank team, the other NSA people, they call them just as bad or worse because they can't stand them because they are of the Antichrist system and everything is about them, self-centered, don't give a crap about anybody else, they just want money. So all the stuff that I've been through, I said I wasn't going to make another video, but I got to do this and just get it over with. I can't do it anymore. But it is the NSA. But here's the thing. I said it from the beginning. This is why it is a conflict. The good NSA is trying to help me from the bad NSA. So Donald Trump, President Trump, is the only one that can get this straightened out. So I got to make, it's them battling back and forth. I need to get President Trump. I need to get this some kind of a vote put in where the good NSA, the godly people, is something above the other NSA Antichrist people, and they can judge and monitor and do unto them. Because right now they're saying they can't do nothing. These butt heads. So we need to put the good NSA, godly people above those. Another organization, call it whatever. I don't know I need to get President Trump about that. But and my wife, guess what? Those people, you just like in the movie of Tom Cruise, they down everything that your eye looks at. It puts an imprint on your brain. and you can download your entire memory from childhood up. I mean, you can see so much stuff, just like the movie, Tom Cruise. So there won't be no judges, there won't be no lawyers. Everything will be done by scanning your head and see if you're innocent or guilty. These people literally went in and put in my brain and put imprinting, and it burnt like fire. It was imprinting inside of my head. They've got all these technologies that nobody knows about. But if you see some of my other videos about the nanos and all the stuff in there, there's chips in there. They can do whatever they want to the human body from your brain. So my wife, they downloaded her brain and sold her memories to her ex in China. How pathetic is that? My wife don't deserve this shit. And they had sex. They do mind control. They can't do mind control of me because I'm spirit filled. My wife was not. And I blame myself for that. But they had sex with her over 300 times. And they pimped her out to her friends, to their friends in my own home. While we're knocked out. They gas us in. They'll go in your room, they'll gas you in, they'll knock you out. And they do mind control on my wife. They tried many things with me and it just won't work. And my wife is now in China. She's still there. And she's working another job. She won't come back because those people threatened her life. Because they went and collected $1 million. And the guy in China finally separating my wife and I. We love each other. I talk to her every morning. She wants me to go on vacation with her somewhere, but she can't come back here because of those freaking people. So this needs to be over with. We need to go to court. We need to go to, I don't know how they do it, but we got to get this over with. And there's a lot of money got to come back my way and my business partner's way and my wife's way. I mean, the guy in China should lose everything he's got. He's worth probably $3 billion. Another thing, he is a pedophile. And he was trying to get me arrested for pedophilia so I could lose everything. He was with my wife since she was 15. He was in his 40s. And also, he is the Zhongshan mob boss. He's the mobster in Zhongshan. Told all my friends they couldn't see me anymore. If they did, he would have them hurt severely. So the guy that does all the bad shit, trying to put this on me with the bad NSA skank team, which I call them, because they don't care about nobody but themselves. And I just hope and pray that this can be over with soon. Because I need my wife back here. And they're going to have to do some kind of, she's been brainwashed. And they're going to have to do something to her to get her to come back here to take that away. However, I don't know how they do it, but they're going to have to do it somehow. But all I know is we both love each other very much. And I will get her back here one way or another, and I will do a video on that. So with that, I wanted to get that out. And but I will do another one with the fingerprint of God real soon. These people last night, they came in and they radiated me, and on maximum high. One on top hit me from the ceiling, and on the bottom of the floor, on the bottom, it hit me on two different sides, top and bottom. And my teeth, my teeth was bleeding all day. My teeth hurt so bad because what it does, it deteriorates the flesh, and your gums are already, the softest there is in your body. So, my gums and my teeth bleed. My teeth was kind of moving a little bit, which had happened before. And also the thing I found out was when I seen John in my wife's doctor's office for us to have the egg put in because she can't have children naturally. We did it twice. I kept telling you I could see through the lead plate. I could see everything. They went in there and they want to know because they had to get rid of the children. If my wife had children, then it would be harder to separate us and be harder. So they wanted to collect that $1 million. This is how crazy this is, folks. This is real stuff. They killed our unborn children with that x-ray. They kept x-raying us. Every time my wife would go get a new egg put in, give her all those shots, hundreds of shots, they would purposely go and x-ray us all night long. I don't know what, those people were Satanists. They need something done with them. So I'm just praying to God, and God will going to see this through. This is going to happen real soon because it's the craziest stuff we've ever seen. And it's almost 15 minutes, so I'm going to have to wrap this up because they won't take more than a 15-minute video. So I'm going to see you next time on the Fingerprint of God. Thank you.